What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to talk about Nate Landman and Troy Andersen and who will be the starting inside linebacker for our Atlanta Falcons this season. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at JewTalkSports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $JewTalkSports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about Nate Landman and Troy Andersen and which one of these guys will be the starting inside linebacker next to Kaden Elliss this season. So last season, as you guys know, Troy Andersen did go down with injury. I believe it was the second game of the season. He had that pectoral injury that pretty much ended his season last year. And Nate Landman stepped up and played really well at that inside linebacker position next to Kaden Elliss. But this season, I really feel like this is going to be another one of those camp battles between Troy Andersen and Nate Landman to see which guy will be that starting inside linebacker next to Kaden Elliss this season. Personally, I think that Troy Andersen is the better overall player. When you talk about athletic ability, Troy Andersen was one of those guys that ran a 4.4 40 before he was drafted by the Falcons. To me, he's one of the most gifted athletes in the NFL, especially at that linebacker position with his size at 6'4", 245 pounds, and to have that 4.4 speed. But Nate Landman, I really feel like as a linebacker, his instincts is what sets him apart at that linebacker position. He's one of those guys that sees plays before they happen. He's not the most gifted athletically, but he is one of those linebackers that plays downhill, and he's a guy that reads plays really well before it happens. So he has a nose for the football. Last year, Nate Landman caused a lot of fumbles by punching the ball out. He was a guy that came up with one interception in that Arizona Cardinals game. And he had 110 tackles last year for our Atlanta Falcons. So he is one of those linebackers that's very aggressive, plays downhill. But if it came to the two guys, I really think that Troy Andersen has a leg up. If he can put it together during the preseason and also during training camp, if he can go out there and diagnose plays and show that he has the understanding and the grasp of the playbook, I really feel like Troy Andersen, because of his athletic ability, I really feel like that sets him apart when it comes to the two linebackers and him and Nate Landman. But if Nate Landman goes out there and makes, more plays in the preseason, if he diagnoses the playbook faster and digests the playbook faster, he could end up, winning that starting role next to Kaden Elliss because he put out some really good tape last year for our Atlanta Falcons. So I really think that this is going to be another one of those camp battles that's going to really be, a close, very tight camp battle because both of these players are really, really good players. I really feel like if Nate Landman or Troy Andersen was on any other team, they probably both would be starting linebackers just based off of what I've seen out of the two guys. But prior to Troy Andersen going down with that injury, in his second year, he did look like he was starting to, turn a corner. In his first year, it looks like it took him a while to kind of understand the NFL, understand the playbook as a rookie. And because he played so many different positions in college, he played quarterback, linebacker, did a lot of different things at Montana State. I feel like it took him a while to kind of adjust to the NFL game, adjust to the speed of the game. And guys like Nate Landman, who's been playing, linebacker pretty much his full college career. When he played at Colorado, he was one of the better inside linebackers in the game. So I really feel like a lot of the guys had a leg up on Troy Andersen because he played so many different positions at college. But I do think now, because he's been in the NFL for 3 seasons, I really expect Troy Andersen to possibly take his game to the next level, and he can go out there and play fast. And if he goes out there and plays fast, as I mentioned, I really feel like that athletic ability is what's going to set him apart. But we'll see what happens in camp. You guys give me your thoughts on Troy Andersen. Give me your thoughts on Nate Landman. Which one of these guys will, be that starting linebacker next to Caden Ellis? I really feel like Caden Ellis kind of have solidified himself as one of the leaders on the defense last year. He did have the mic. So I really feel that Caden Ellis is like the best linebacker so far on our team when it comes to experience, him understanding the playbook and things of that nature. But we could see, similar to what I mentioned in my last video with the safety position, I really feel like at times you're going to see 3 linebackers out there on the field because our linebackers are so versatile. I do believe that we're going to see Caden Ellis also be like a pass rusher on the edge. So at times you may see Caden Ellis, Troy Andersen, and Nate Landman out there on the field together. So with that being said, give me your thoughts on which player you think will be the starter next to Caden Ellis. Do you believe it'll be Troy Andersen this season? Do you believe it'll be Nate Landman? I really feel like this is going to be an intriguing matchup at training camp. But with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.